Okay, my mic is on. Cool. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I'm doing well myself. Very excited for today's stream. Hello, Marina. Hello, Juwan Joseph. Hello, Researcher Van. Good to see you in chat. Thanks for making it out. Hello, Asa Wilson. What else is here? Lauren CYT. Doyle Daniels Joseph is not here because it's his sister's birthday. Well, happy birthday to Juwan Joseph. To Doily Daniel Joseph's sister, not Juwan Joseph, who is here. And yes, has named quite a few Pokemon. And yeah, if you are here, if you are new, you can nickname my Pokemon. We have a few encounters today. A big battle, but a few encounters both before and after. And I will spin a wheel with your name on it if you are here, and you can nickname my Pokemon. Yeah, thank you, Asa Wilson. Nice mustache. Thank you. I shaved today. Yeah, always love the first few hours after I shave. And I say hours because my hair grows so fast that I only have a clean-shaven mustache for like 12 hours before I get a little shadow coming back. And I'm too lazy to shave every day. So, yeah. Anyway, we are on Route 3, and it is time to venture through this this route. We already got our encounter last time. We got Arrowhead, the Spearow. Very excited to use her. I trained everyone up. Everyone is level 14, so honestly, we could skip a few trainers as to not go over the level cap because we have to get back to Iki Town and battle Hala, the Grand Kahuna of Melemele Island. Yeah, so let's try to avoid any encounters. Oh, there's another Spearow. Battle some trainers. We have the Melemele Meadow coming up in Seaward Cave. Because we have L'Oreal, the Alola Diglett, we have a guaranteed Zubat in Seaward Cave, which I am just thrilled by. Zubat, eventually Crobat, great Pokemon to have in general, but specifically against Hala, we will take what we can get. Because we don't have any Pokemon. I mean, I guess Casper technically resists fighting moves, but all of his Pokemon know Pursuit, which is very scary. Obviously, Casper is allergic to Dark-type moves, and Arrowhead, on virtue of being Normal-type, is, yeah, kind of neutrally damaged by fighting moves. So it would be good to get Zubat just for that 4 times resistance. As well as the Melemele Meadow gives us either Oricorio, Whimsicott, I think, or Cutiefly, all of which to varying degrees have resistances, which will be very nice to have. Yeah, a little nervous for the fight. Oh, and there's a Rufflet. That would have been cool to get. Researcher Van, I finally made it to a stream. I'm so happy. Oh yeah, you are Mice from Discord. Yeah, a great artist. Thank you for submitting to the art challenge. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to stream. Happy to catch you. I know this time doesn't work for everyone. Just because I'm on the West Coast. Excuse me, I'm on the West Coast, and I know it's always a lot later for others than it is for me. So I appreciate people for coming out. When will I post the pairings for the challenge? That is a very good question, Asa Wilson. I will be doing that tomorrow with any luck. That is, I'm going to be closing the channel, yeah, tonight, at midnight, exactly. And that is a very hard deadline, because that way I can wake up tomorrow and immediately get to work, not wait on any straggling submissions. So I will be posting stuff. Expect it in the evening, but if it's sooner than that, great. But we'll see. And hello, Tint. Welcome to stream. Ooh, this Psyduck is hitting hard, but there we go. Alright, everyone is just about level 15, which is not great. I'm going to be skipping most of the trainers that we see for that reason. I do not want to go over the level cap. But obviously I want to get items where we can. And fight anyone that's mandatory. I know that we have a battle with Howl. Oh, yeah, Cutie Fly. Hopefully we get one in the meadow. But we have a battle with Howl. Before... Oh. Why am I able to run from that? Yeah, before we fight Hala. Not super worried about that battle, but... Yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess we have L'Oreal to fight that Pikachu. Maybe it's a Pichu. The only thing that's kind of worrying me is the Litten. And hello, Doily Daniel Joseph. I don't know if I already said that, but welcome to stream either way. I'm glad you were able to make it. Alright, breeze right by that trainer. Oh, I'm realizing that I'm kind of like cut off on the stream. That's kind of embarrassing. Let me make sure that I am visible. There we go. That's much better. I kind of angled. We're still figuring out. For those who don't know, we just moved, so I'm still configuring our setup here. Oh shoot! There we go. Okay, I'm going to switch and then run away. This arrowhead keeps getting outsped. There we go. Alright, how do I get through this route without these pesky shadows? This is Melemele Meadow. And we could skip it. I don't want to. I wonder where Seaward Cave is. Oh, there we go. It's a Soothe Bell. That raises friendship, yeah? So, okay. So, when we get our Zubat, that will be really helpful to just slap on it right away. The sooner we boost friendship, the better. So, hopefully we can have a level 23 Crobat, which would be great for certain someone's trial. By certain someone, I mean the death machine known as the Totem Lurantis that is on the next island. I'm already stressing about. Alright, we have to look for Lily in here, so let's just go ahead and do that. And Juwan Joseph wants to know, do I have any thoughts on the design that you submitted in Discord? Yes, I do. Not too many, because I saw it for the first time. I think you submitted yesterday, so I'm gonna wait until the video to share my thoughts. So you'll have to tune in to see what I think of your Pokemon. Or, sorry, your trainer. But I like it a lot. It's a great submission. And I'm glad you have been submitting to the art challenges. And Pikmin Fan 67, I just noticed that all 4 currently surviving team members are Kanto Pokemon. That is right. I noticed that too when I was putting together their mugs on the bottom screen. I guess they all are Kanto Pokemon, except for L'Oreal. It's a variant of one, but yeah, and we're gonna add a Zubat in Seaward Cave, which is further down on this route. All right. Let's look for Lily. There she is. That wasn't too hard to find. Oh, mugs. Joan Joseph wants to know what mugs mean. Sorry, I think that's American slang. And it's not even like a thing that people say a whole lot anymore. It feels like older to me, I guess. I don't know. I still say it. It means someone's face. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I've totally heard mugs before. Someone vouch for me in chat. Researcher Van, agent, it's too abstract for whoever your partner may be. No, don't worry about that. There's a lot of kind of out there submissions. Not a lot, but enough that I already have a partner in mind for you that I will not reveal. But I think you'll enjoy working on their gym leader's ace and vice versa. Ace Wilson, would I do an Ultra Beast art challenge? I would, and all I will say about that is stay tuned, September 13th. I think you'll like the announcement that I make on all platforms, because the next art challenge may or may not involve Ultra Beast, wink wink. Yes, Mrs. Tambali is in the background. Our desks are very close together. Oh, okay, so this is our encounter for the area, folks. You know, in terms of resistances for the Hala trial, this is actually pretty good once we get a Caterpie. Or, sorry, a Butterfree that's honestly really good for the trial. So, chat, whoever, was that you, Asa? Or someone said that we had an all-Kanto team, Pikmin fan. We're going to keep that going. I guess we have a Caterpie, soon to be Butterfree, and then we'll get a Zubat. So we'll have a squad of 6 Kanto Pokemon. The odds of that are kind of incredible. But I guess that's fun. Alright, Aerial Ace. Yeah, we don't need Aerial Ace and Peck. Well, Doily, you're gonna have to wait on the Oricorio, sorry. I don't know where the next area with Oricorio is. It's not on this island. I think it's one per island. Yeah, somewhere on Akala Island. I hope we get one too. It's a great Pokemon. Alright, well, y'all can name this Caterpie. Keep in mind it will turn into a butterfly, so let's put everyone's names on the wheel. I'm going to load up the wheel. Say that you are here, please. I already have a good sense, but for those that are new, I am giving everyone the opportunity to nickname my Pokemon. You just have to put your name in chat, and I will, there we go. Load up your name on the wheel. And if it lands on you, you can nickname this thing. Alright, so we have Van. Oops. Mice. Marina. Doily. Juan. Lauren. Pikmin fan? Yeah. I think that's everyone. Oh, Asa Wilson. Tint. And, oops, I will say that that is everyone unless someone says otherwise in the next 15 seconds. The first wheel of the day is always a little rusty, but we'll get everyone, and I'll keep everyone on this. So the next one should go a lot faster. But I'll give this another minute so you can say that you're here. Van is mice. Yeah, that is true. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, Van is mice. Okay, so we have Van, Marina, Doily, Juwan, Lauren, Pigman, Asa, and Tint. Does that sound right? Thank you to Juwan Joseph for pointing that out. Alright, I think that's everyone. So I'm going to spin the wheel in like a minute. Alright, I'm going to put you down as Van/mice. Because we know you as both. Alright, I'm going to spin the wheel in about 10 seconds. I assume that's everyone. Good luck, everyone. Alright. It's going to be just by a hair. It is Pikmin Fan 67. Congratulations, Pikmin Fan. What would you like to name this Caterpie? While you let me know what you want to name it, I will get the art up on screen, which was what I was about to do. All right, Pikmin Fan, are you here? What do you want to name this Caterpie? If not, I'm gonna have to respin. But I think you were here. All right, Pikmin Fan. Let me know, pal. I'll give you 1 minute, and then we'll have to respin if it turns out that you were not here. Hopefully you are. You may have left. Well. All right. Unfortunately, I don't think Pikmin Fan is here. It seems like if they are, I will add them back to the wheel later, and they will get another shot. But for now, I am going to re-roll. I mean, you. Oh, you're here. I'm so sorry. Okay, you want to name it Heimlich? Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I was about to respin. I'm glad we didn't have to do that. Heimlich. All right. I like it. I don't know the correlation with butterflies and the Heimlich maneuver, but it's a cool name. Thank you for the nickname, pal. Let's give me 1 minute while I get art up on screen for a new friend. And then we're going to keep going. I'm actually, this thing evolves so fast. If you don't mind, I am going to kind of future-proof here by preparing art of all 3 of its forms. Because it's going to evolve when it levels up, and then again, so kind of, I'm not even going to do Metapod art, let's be honest. I'm just going to get Butterfree, and then, oh, is this a Bug's Life reference? I kind of blocked that movie out of my memory. I'm sorry. Not because it's bad. It's just like, there's so many better Pixar movies, and I've not seen that one in probably 20 years. Alright, well, Heimlich is going to be our savior against... Yeah. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. Against Hala in an hour or so. Anything in this meta would have been really good. Secretly I was hoping for an Oricorio just because they're interesting, but very happy and very relieved we get 2 Pokemon. We're going to get a Zubat soon. 2 Pokemon that have 4 times resistance to whatever the kahuna is cooking. Alright, let me get a nice little shadow on you, Heimlich, and then we'll load you in. All right. And there we go. There's Heimlich on screen. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Let's keep this thing going. I'm going to scratch off on my physical encounter sheet. Yeah, we did indeed catch something in the Melemele meadow. Very exciting. And we're gonna go rescue Nebby. Wow, it sounds like people in chat like Mawile. Let me make sure I spelled Heimlich correctly. Heimlich, okay. Maximus Garcia, hello. Welcome to chat. I will add you to the wheel shortly. Glad you could make it. Welcome on in. Alright, now that we caught Heimlich, I would like to slap on Yield Repel, and we're going to put Heimlich in the lead spot, just so we can do some nice little switch training. We may have to do some actual training before we fight Hala. So I hope you will bear with me for that. We will speed up for that. And you know what? Cottony would have been cool too. But there's other grass types that I would rather... Well, like a Fomantis or something. Maybe yeah, probably Fomantis. No shot we get a Delmise. I like that we have an all Gen 1 team. I think it's really interesting. Alright, I guess there's no trainers here. Nor that many items. Alright, I just want to run from this thing. There we go. If we switch our lead spot, the repel should actually work. So let me do that, so that way I can. Alright, well thank you for tuning in, Van/Mice. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'm glad you submitted to the art challenge. Looking forward to seeing you in the Discord in a few days with your Ace Pokemon artwork. Alright, well. Oh, right off the rip, we're battling how? I thought that was way later. Holy crap. Okay, well, I guess we're battling how. Oh, and he does have a Pikachu. Shoot. Oh my god. Chat, I really thought this was later. Oh man, I'm really scared to fight this Litten. Yeah, I can get a Pokemon in the cave. Yeah, I know. Seaward Cave, I'm really excited to get a guaranteed Zubat there. What was that? Magnitude did enough to do a 2-shot. I guess we could keep L'Oreal in against the Litten. Another magnitude 9. That's nice. I definitely worry about getting Embered or something, but oh man, I think it's our best option. We really need more Pokemon that are good against fire types. Oh, 5. Come on, you gotta do better than that. Lick. Oh wow, you were not gonna Ember me? Alright, let's pray for a 9. 6? And it's not gonna knock out. Lick again? Really? Well, I outspeed, so I'm just gonna go for it. I really thought it was gonna Ember me. Surely How is not that dumb, but okay. Alright, well that was crisis averted. Maximus Garcia, how do you pick who goes with who? A random wheel? Good question. Right, I'm assuming you're talking about the art challenge. The ones that I have conviction about pairing up, either due to kind of what I perceive as complementary art styles, or interesting concepts, or skill level, I will do myself, just because I'm familiar with everyone's submissions now. So some are manual submissions, but some are going to be random, just but we got so many. I can't really have a great reason for every single pairing. And it's going to work out no matter what, because you'll draw someone's Pokemon. I will not be disclosing how I picked in the video, though. Whether it's random or whatever. The point is, you'll have a partner to draw a cool Fakemon for. Alolan Raichu is part psychic. Yeah, that's true. It's that's gonna be a pain to fight. We better get a good I guess we have a ground type, but alright, well on to Seaward Cave. And yeah, Juwan, you were all good with having to remake your Discord account. No worries. I will remove your other one's flare so there's no confusion. I don't want to fight this dude. Yeah, Doily and Joanne, I guess you're right. Yeah, I did shave before stream. Not specifically for stream. I just the weather's still kind of hot where I'm at, and I just wanted a nice clean look for summer. For now, probably after this though, once it starts growing back, I'm gonna keep growing it out. We'll see. I kind of go off vibes. Like I will literally wake up and be like, I don't want to have stubble today, and I will shave. Oh, great. So if we catch a rock ruff, which we probably won't, get something for it. Great. We're on Route 3. That's Seaward Cave, yeah? I'm a bit confused. I really thought that we would be able to go into Seaward Cave now. I hope it's not blocked off by the water. I'm going to get the handy guide and see, because I really, really, really want to get, yeah, it's Route 1. Shoot, how do we do that? I want to go to Seaward Cave and get our Zubat. Alright. Oh, do we have to go through meta? I don't think I've ever been to Seaward Cave in my life. Every time I've played Sun and Moon, I've not gone to Seaward Cave. Oh, I didn't want to fight this guy, but I guess we will. Growlithe, uh-oh. You probably know bite, and you want to bite me. Shoot, I got nothing good against this dude. Let's put it to sleep. We get a clean switch. How am I outspeeding a Growlithe? We can magnitude this thing to death. And yeah, let's go get our Zubat real quick, and then we will train both up, and then we will take on Hala. Six. Oh, 6 isn't bad. That was a clean fight. Nightshade. I mean, up to a certain point, that is a decent move. I don't know. I will never use Spite, probably. Not in the Nuzlocke. So let's go get the Zubat. And we got some newcomers in chat, so we will be able to spin the wheel once again. It'll be fun. Yeah, let me use a repel. I'm excited to see Seaward Cave. Again, I've never been here in my life. I'm assuming it's just a plain old cave. Down here? Oh, there we go. That's why I've never been here. Does this connect to, oh, wow. I want to explore before I get my encounter. I wonder where this connects to. Does it connect to 10 Carat Hill? Kali Bay. I think that's where it goes. All right. I like free items. All right, thank you, Joanne. I appreciate you applying, or not applying, but having interest in being a mod, rather. I will be following up with people whenever I feel like it, basically. That was just kind of like a feeler to see who would be interested, not a promise that I am introducing any mods as of right now. But as the server continues to grow, which it probably will, especially after the next art challenge is revealed on the 13th. Like it was for this one, certainly I will be adding more when the server gets to over probably 350, 400 folks or so. Alright. I gotta get my cat down. Everyone say hi to Peach. I'm going to use one more repel, and then we will go get our Zubat. Yeah, we got all the... I think... Alright, one more item. Peach says thank you for everyone saying hi to him. Alright. Zubat time. There we go. Right off the bat. Let's put this thing to sleep and catch it. So, just say you're here now, ahead of time. Female Zubat. Should we catch it? That is what you'll be naming. State your presence. I will add you to the wheel. Whoa. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Oof. She's feisty. I don't even want to, I'm just going to use like the strongest ball I have. I don't want to risk a pursuit. I will risk one more hypnosis, though. There we go. Alright. Thank you, Tint. Thank you, Doily. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Asa. The rest of you I know are here. Marina, Lauren, I assume. Other folks. Nice to... Yes. I'm going to prep nicknames. Or, sorry, I'm going to prep your names on the nickname wheel. Alright, Van left. We have Marina. We have Doily. We have Juwan. We have Lauren. We have Asa. We have Tint. We have Annie. Hello, Annie. Welcome to stream. Please put a limit on namers. I probably will. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I like if it gets to a point where someone gets like 5+ nicknames or so, like we will we'll figure it out. But good suggestion, Asa. Yeah. All right. So we have. Does that look right to everyone? Doily, Marina, Annie, Tint, Asa, Lauren, and Juwan. I think Pikmin Fan is here too. Don't want to forget about you. Oh, and Maximus Garcia. Hello. Yep. Van left. I feel like someone else left. All right. I'm going to spin the wheel. Good luck, everyone. Ooh, it's going to be Asa Wilson. Congratulations, Asa. What would you like to name this female Zubat? Let me know. I'm going to put up art up on screen. And then it's training time. Batgirl. All right. Very, very on the nose. Very fitting. Thank you, Asa Wilson. Appreciate the nickname. And congratulations. Let's get Batgirl up on screen, and then the training arc begins. Alright, and Batgirl's gonna stay a little Zubat for a while, so we're not gonna... add her Golbat art yet. Alright. Look at this, a full Kanto team, my goodness. Well, Taser, Casper, L'Oreal, Arrowhead, Heimlich, and Batgirl. Thank you for the nicknames, everyone. We got a full squad for the first time ever, finally, and hopefully one good enough to beat Hala. I mean, I'd be surprised if we don't. We have 3 flying types. But yeah, let's go train up Batgirl and Heimlich, and then we'll fight Hala. Hopefully training won't take too long. So yeah, I will turn on some nice music, and we can just chat and whatnot. Ask me anything. Little Tam Valley AMA. Alright. Batgirl's level 11. I want to get everyone to 15, as I mentioned. We're not going to train in here. We're going to train in the meadow. I think that's going to work out really well. Oh, we're already in the meadow. Duh. I didn't need that repel. Well, you know the drill. I'm going to speed stuff up. And, there we go. Some nice little music. Let me know if the volume is all good. It should be. There we go. Let's get to training. We're gonna have 2 evolutions. And also, since it is totally and completely allowed, no reason why I wouldn't. Oops. What I'm going to do is put... Oh boy. Put everyone in the box. that isn't the 2 Pokemon that we're training, because if I use the EXP share, they should roughly level up concurrently, and then we can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. Or rather, 2 flying types out with 1 stone, 1 bat and 1 butterfly. So let me box our good boys. Let me know how the music is, by the way. Yeah, so we're just going to have Heimlich and Batgirl in the party. Everyone else is already level 15. Raring to fight Hala. I probably need some more items. It is Tam Talk time. Alright, we have a lot of potions. What am I talking about? Getting greedy. Let's make it through here without encountering any birds. They're annoying. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let the training arc begin. Oh, let me turn the XP share on. Only 3 members from the original team would probably make it to the Elite Four. Are you saying because someone's going to get unlucky with death? Or just because they're not good enough to make the final team? Because yeah, if we're being candid, I mean, at a certain point, both Arrowhead and Heimlich will probably end up in the box. I mean, we'll certainly find better encounters. Alright, now we know Cutie Fly are kind of a pain to fight. Thought this would be a little more mindless. I'm gonna look up Zubat's level up moveset, by the way, because I am concerned that she will not get a flying type move before we fight Hala. I hope that's not the case. I hope she at least gets wing attack. Let's see, Generation 7. Wing attack at 13. Thank goodness. Alright, well, we have a little ways to go. Thanks for bearing with me. Once we have wing attack, all these fights are going to get so much easier. Yeah, I'm just done fighting Cutie Fly. I'm going to stick to literally anything else that spawns here. Oh, the Q&A has started. Do you pour the cereal first or the milk first? Your answer could potentially change the fate of the universe. Choose wisely. Well, good question, Tint. I will be honest, I'm not a big cereal eater. I kind of grew out of it. Not that there's anything wrong with cereal, I just don't really enjoy it anymore. It's weird. I used to be huge on it when I was a kid, all the way through college. Then I guess my frontal lobe developed. But look, if I'm being forced to eat cereal, then I guess I will say, oh shit. Let me heal up. I pour the cereal first because I'm not a monster. I'm questioning whether this is the best training spot, to be honest. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't think this is. This is just so annoying, to be honest. I'm gonna go heal up and figure something else out. This route is honestly probably okay. I don't think anything will hit me too hard. Paralyze heals though. Ooh! Yep, that is what happens when... Oh my god. There goes Batgirl. Oh my god. What? I mean... Oh, that's so bad. That's just so bad on so many levels. I mean... Yeah, that's the death. We have to count it. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's a valid death. Like, we are training, and that happened. Oh my god. That is so bad. I really wanted to use a Crobat. That would have been such a valuable encounter. This is really not good, but that's the way it goes. Oh. This extremely brutal run continues, I guess. Oh my god. That is by far the most demoralizing death that I've ever experienced. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. I just want to train Heimlich and be done with this. Alright. R.I.P. Batgirl. Yeah, those rufflets are no joke. Wild Pokemon deaths happen. Alright. Bye, Batgirl. Down to you, Heimlich, and you're gonna have a training buddy with you for support. You're certainly not training in the meadow, at least till you evolve. Can we get a Zubat in another location? Nope. Not with the rule sets that I'm playing with. Dupe's Clause is in effect, so that means we have lost Zubat and its family for the rest of the run. Yeah, there was really nothing I could do there. I mean, I wasn't like breezing through it with like speed up. You know, it wasn't, I'm not going to blame it on the fact that like we're in turbo mode because it wasn't like callous about that. That was really just bad luck with getting hit with Leer like 4 freaking times and just not being able to do anything about that. We, for whatever reason, couldn't run away. Alright, well, you're so close to evolving. Hello, Brownie. What did you miss? Wow, well, you just missed us training and our Zubat dying. Alright, well, we're very close to having a Butterfree here, so. Oh, Shed Skin, really nice ability. Uh-oh. Oof, at least we could run from that. I'm gonna bring 2 buddies to help train until we go to the Butterfree, then we'll go back to the meadow, because then you can gust everything, but... I think Arrowhead will be helpful. Actually, L'Oreal. And yeah, I don't know if I acknowledged you in the stream yet. Sorry, I kind of got overshadowed by the horrible thing that just happened. But hello, Maddie, and welcome. Maybe I did say hi to you, but either way, glad you could make it. Hope you're doing well. All right. So it was short-lived, us having a full team. But we will again. We have more encounters before we leave this island. I think we get one more in 10 Carat Hill, which we can do after. Beating Hala. So hopefully we get something good in there. Look at that. We got Butterfree. Yay. Thank God. Yes, we want to learn Gust. We want to learn Gust in favor of String Shot. We do not want String Shot. Hello, Mod Maniac. Welcome in. Hope you were doing well. Alright, Heimlich is now our first fully evolved Pokemon. So let's finish her training on... Just in case we get hit with the Shadow, I'm going to go to Malteser. Let's lead. Go away. No trainer, please. Oh, okay, trainer. It's a Petalil. That's fine. We'll switch to your new friend Heimlich. We'll turn the EXP share off. I know this might conflict with the art schedule, says Jerome Joseph. Can we do a redesign or new design of Mega Evolutions for a Pokemon for an art challenge? Ooh, that would be cool. I will write that. I'm writing everything down because y'all have such amazing ideas for a future art challenge. I will say I already have the October one picked out, and in fact, working on graphics and scripting for that so I can announce it in the next video in 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, the October art challenge is all ready to go. But for a future one, I would love to do that prompt. Asa Wilson is leaving. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, and congratulations on the nickname. Even though it went poorly for the Pokemon that you nicknamed. It was just really horrible luck, and I'm sorry about that. Poison powder is probably not worth super low accuracy. Stun spore, however, I will forget. Pardon for that. Sleep powder. Oh, they all have really low accuracy. What would we rather have, stun spore or sleep powder? I don't know. I mean, if they're both, I'd rather do sleep powder. All right, let's finish up your training and then be finally done with this. Worst training session ever. Yeah, Brownie, the October art challenge is going to be very spooky in kind of an unconventional way. It's not really like traditional Halloween, but you'll see. It's going to be really cool. I think y'all are really going to like the prompt, and the presentation in the video will be very unique. It's not just going to be me showing your art on screen. Well, obviously it will involve that, but the presentation will be not as straightforward as what we have been doing so far. Ooh, we should swap out. I'd actually even like to just go home and heal. So close to being done with your training. And Researcher Van is back. Welcome. Thanks for coming back. Just in time for the battle against Hala, which we will be doing fairly shortly. Knockout some more cutie flies, but I'm really going to get up to the level limit. I'm going to get right up to 15, not risking anything. I have to say, SOS is just so annoying too. Joanne Joseph says Halloween is not a prevalent thing here in Australia, more of a children's thing here. Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I feel like my conception of Halloween is probably more drawn on like pop culture from here in America, which I guess is an American only thing. Like other countries that I've been to, like I remember I was in Italy on Halloween one year, and they do not do it at all there. Like trick-or-treating and candy and all that. And I don't know, I mean, here in the US, it's like, yeah, it's like mostly a children's thing, I'd say, but like, you know, as an adult, you still find ways to have fun with Halloween. Like, you still go to costume parties with your friends and stuff. Like, you give away candy to kids. It's huge, though. I would say it's like the third biggest holiday in the US. Like, honestly, maybe fourth. Like, I would say like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and 4th of July. But Halloween is in that category of holiday, if that makes sense, where it's like you're kind of like an outlier if you don't do anything for it. Like, everyone either you don't have work off for Halloween, but like, because it's like a nighttime thing, but like it's one of those things, like you like, it's not a normal day. It's not like, I don't know, you know? I feel like there's like Labor Day and Valentine's Day, and like you only do that if you have the day off already, and like, you know, no one's making plans for those days. I guess, I don't know, that's a bad example. People do Valentine's Day, but I don't know. Halloween is huge here in the US. And just like that, we're done training. Great. Our team of 5. That was so horrible how we lost Batgirl, but whatever. At least I think that Heimlich can solo the gym, to be honest. Not the gym, the Kahuna. But let's buy more healing items. This is a good time for me to turn the game music back on too. Skill status conditions in refresh. I did know that. For the purposes of difficulty in this run. Evidently, not that we need any more based on how it's been going, but I am holding to not using refresh because simply by using it a single time, it raises your Pokemon's affection level. And I'm not getting any benefits from that. I view those as just a benefit that I don't want for the purpose of this challenge. So we're going to avoid using refresh at all. Let me catch up on chat. Tint's favorite Pokemon. Ooh, you're new to the channel. Well, welcome, first of all. Boy, let me tell you, my favorite Pokemon is Rowlet. Longtime channel viewers know that. Yeah, I love Rowlet so much. My favorite Pokemon of all time. And then after that, it's a long list of other Ghost-type Pokemon. I really enjoy Delmise, Golurk, Sableye. Those are probably also my top 5. With the 5th spot being rotating and probably going to Lycanroc or maybe Togekiss. Alright, let's I'm gonna look up a guide just to look at Hala's team. So we battled How, we're done with that. Yeah, all we have to do is the Grand Trial. When does... I mean, it's not relevant. I was wondering whether, Heimlich could know confusion, but we already have Gust, yeah. Alright, I think the strat is basically go nuts with Gust and just enjoy the 4 times resistance we have with Mankey and Makuhita. And then with KuroBrawler, I have an interesting strategy. If it's a bad idea, please let me know, chat. But I think this is a good idea. When he sends in KuroBrawler, we are going to send in Magnemite, Malteser. Why? Because I think Hala will see the Steel type and be prompted to then just send it with his Z move. And we can bait that by having Magnemite out and then immediately swap into Casper, who obviously resists said typing, fighting, and then I'm just thinking through this. And then let's hopefully get lucky with the Hypnosis, put it to sleep, and switch to either Arrowhead or Heimlich depending on health, and cruise to a win. Does that sound good? Go with L'Oreal instead. They have lower defense and HP by a lot. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, I will do that. Well, why would it matter if I go with L'Oreal? Is it because KuroBrawler will assess whether it can get a one-hit KO with the Z move, and it's going to want to do that on L'Oreal? Because they are both Steel types, so both times they are weak to fighting. Either way, they're not going to get hit with it. Either way, we're switching into Casper. I'm just asking if there's any reasoning behind using L'Oreal instead of Malteser as the bait specifically. Okay. More likely to bait. Alright, thanks for clarifying that. Intense. Alright, then you had such goated picks. Well, thank you. I am proud of my favorite Pokemon. They're my favorites for a reason. I'm glad that you think they're cool. I don't know. I'm optimistic he'll use the Z move. I don't know. I think it's worth trying. I don't want anyone to take that Z move. I want him to waste it on a Pokemon that's immune, and I will risk a pursuit or him not doing that to try. Yeah. All right. Let's just go in with Heimlich. Or do we save Heimlich? I don't know. Let's do Heimlich and see how that goes. Arrowhead might be good though. Yeah, let's keep Heimlich fresh. I'm gonna lead with Arrowhead. You don't have Intimidate, do you, bud? Keen Eye. Oh, then you're probably honestly better for the Makuhita because then you're immune to Sand Attack. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's lead with Heimlich. All right. Well, let's do this, chat. Alright, chat. Get hyped. I'm for the win. Thank you, Marina. Let the grand trial begin. Yes, indeed. Let's do this. All right. Thanks, chat. I appreciate it. I do think this is as good of a strat as we got. I'm so sad we don't have a bad girl. She would have helped out a lot too, but it is what it is. I think we risk the accuracy with sleep powder. Oh, and we hit. And I don't have battle animations on. That is completely my fault. Well, I'm glad we had it burn its full heal, I guess. I'm assuming that's its only item. Maybe Hala has 2 items. I'm actually going to stick with, I don't know, Arrowhead is so flimsy, and Arm Thrust would hurt her. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to heal, because why not? And it really can't set up on me. It doesn't want to go for sand attack, so I'm just going to try to put it to sleep. There we go. Thank you, Heimlich, hitting twice with the 75 accurate move. Oh. I guess bad luck goes both ways. 4 times. Yeah, really good thing we didn't use Arrowhead here. Thank you for burning that super potion. Yeah, I'm actually going to heal one more time, so that way we can get a clean swap back into Heimlich on KuroBlitz, and it'll be okay. There we go. All right, let's hope this strat works, chat. Oof, all right, we are going to bait with L'Oreal and switch into Casper. If it pursuits, I will be very mad. Please use your Z move. Yes, alright, look at that. Haha, we made it burn its Z move. Just as I hoped. And we're gonna get greedy and try to go for the Hypnosis. Oh, shoot. Oh! There goes Casper. Well, I got greedy with, trying to go for the Hypnosis. Oh my god. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, we got our Z Crystal. I knew that it had Pursuit. I got greedy. There was no reason for me to do that. That death was completely on me. I'm sorry. Well, back to a team of 4, I guess. We're gonna go to 10 Carrot Hill, though. But our level limit did go up. God, this run is just so rough. So rough. Yeah, thank you, Annie, for confirming that the Z-move strat would have worked. And honestly, I'm glad that Casper didn't die in complete vain. Glad he served a purpose by completely eating that Z-move. But no, again, that Pursuit, that was on me. I should have just swapped into Heimlich first turn. Alright, whatever, man. Keep yapping. I just want to go to 10 Carrot Hill. And we have to pay our respects to, Alright, well, we get a Tauros, yeah? And How is just so excited for me, look at him. Oh, R.I.P. Casper. R.I.P. Batgirl. Literally 3 streams of this run so far, and on each stream 2 Pokemon have died. This is my bloodiest run. Like it took us until the Elite 4 in X to have 6 deaths, and now we got it, and we're probably a quarter of the way, if not less, through this game. So let's look, chat. Let's lock in on Akala Island. Like, seriously, I had some major misplays here. I got greedy both against the Totem Gumshoes, and that killed Young Queen. I got greedy against Hala and killed Casper. Both were on me. The other deaths just happened and sucked, but, like... Alright, well, we'll help out. Yeah, the next island. Alright, well. The next place I go is the ferry terminal, yeah. As like a requirement. Oh, a shortcut. You can still encounter Pokemon on Tauros. No, Juwan, I think I missed your message. Yeah, feel free to repost it. Oh, a nugget. That was certainly worth getting. Alright. Let's pay our respects to Casper and then go into 10 Carat Hill. Alright, well, Casper, you were a good boy. Helped us out against Hala. There's really not much else to say that I haven't said. Your death is completely on me. And that's the second Pokemon this stream. And this, literally today, that I was excited to use that we will not get to use. No Gengar for us. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this one because, again, Casper's death was completely on me. And I don't feel good about it. Well, say your goodbyes to Casper, everyone. And let's avenge you. Hopefully the last death for a very long time. Goodbye, Casper. Alright, well. Let me reconfigure everyone on screen. There we go. Team of 4. Lovely. Alright, chat. Let's go to 10 Carat Hill. Juwan says Christmas week and Easter week are the only big holidays that we have in Australia. Even National Day. Australia Day is not celebrated much because of historical controversy. Yeah, I wonder what the controversy is about. It's probably the same stuff we deal with in the US, but you know, a not so savory history of you know, how we treated the natives before it was considered Australia. But that's interesting to know. I didn't realize Easter was so big. I always forget about Easter. Like, that's honestly probably another huge holiday. But my perspective is completely skewed on that because I am Jewish and I've probably done Easter like twice in my life. But I do know that for everyone else, it is kind of a big deal. Alright, so chat, I'm keeping my repel on because I want to go to the outer area for better encounters. Because inside we can get Carbink or Roggenrola, because we already have a Diglett and we already had a Zubat, and I don't really want either a Carbink or a Roggenrola. If we go outside, we can get... We risk a Spinda, and I'll say risk, because Carbink isn't horrible, but we risk a Carbink. But really the big ticket items are a Rockruff or Machop. And statistically, we'll probably get a Machop, and I would be pretty happy about that. So let's go outside and do that. I hope this area isn't too big. Yes, I would like to use a repel. That's the outside area. Wow, it's really small. Brownie wants to know whether I would ever consider streaming or playing Subnautica. Yeah, that's definitely like the type of thing that I would do on a second channel. I just have to set that up and honestly kind of gauge interest from y'all. If you guys want me to stream other games, don't be shy about letting me know and recommending stuff. Because I love streaming, I really do, and seriously, like during the week, I get itchy, or antsy. I get antsy, because I wanna stream more than once a week. I have so much fun doing it every Wednesday. So I'd love a second channel where I could stream other games that are not Pokemon. But that would be a second channel thing, because I don't want to do that on my main channel. And yeah, Doily, if you have some fairy types that you want me to use, I mean, that you hope I get. I mean, I can't promise you that I will, unless it's a guaranteed encounter somewhere. But yeah, if you have some suggestions, please let me know. I'd love a fairy type on the team. Would I ever stream Yokai Watch or me going out on a hike in my area? Oh, that would be interesting if I did a stream on a hike. Maybe I should look into that, because me and my friends in Mrs. Tam Valley are going live. Or we are going camping, rather, in a week. Maybe I'll go live. Probably not. I don't think we'll have much reception there, but that would be a very interesting stream concept. Oh, and I was right. We were getting him a chop. Yep, Machop to keep the Kanto theme. You're absolutely right, Researcher Van. And it looks like that's what we'll get. So, chat, level 10 Machop. Say you are here. We got 15 people. Wow. So ideally, all 15 of you announce your presence for the wheel. Alright, we got him a chop. So say you were here, I'm going to do the wheel. You can name it, and then I'll put up art of our new friend. This is honestly a really good encounter to have. I am happy about this. I would have crashed out if I got a Spinda. Not gonna lie. Alright. I'm gonna say, yeah, we still have Marina, Doily, Juwan, Lauren, I assume. Asa, I assume. Tint. Alright, Lauren is here. Brownie is here. Annie is here. Pikmin is here. Maximus, I've not seen in chat for a while, but I'll keep him on the wheel. Oh, and Van, you're back. Slash mice. You get one entry though, even though you have two names. Alright. Marina, Doily, Juwan, Lauren, Asa, Tint, Annie, Pikmin, Maximus, Brownie, and then Van slash mice. Alright, well, Pikmin, do you want to be on the wheel? Oh yeah, you're right, Asa did leave. Pikmin, if you don't want to be on the wheel, you don't have to. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Your call. You have 1 minute. Your evil plan for 2 entries, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna spin the wheel. Good luck, everyone. Machop will be nicknamed by Maximus. Alright, Maximus, congratulations. You're the one person that I don't know is here. We'll give it 1 minute. Maximus was not here. We will respin. And it sounds like Pikmin does not want to be on the wheel. Is that correct, Pikmin? If so, I can remove you. And I really don't think Maximus is here, so we're probably going to respin. Which leaves Marina, Doily, Juwan, Lauren, Tint, Annie, Brownie, Van slash mice. And Doily already has a name idea. Alright. Maximus, buddy, I don't think you're here. Alright. Gonna give it 30 more seconds for Max. Alright. I don't think Maximus is here. If you are, I'm sorry. I'm gonna respin. Alright, and if you are new in chat and you want to be on this wheel, let me know very soon because I'm gonna respin it. If you want to have a chance to nickname this Machop that we just caught, I will show the Machop one more time. Oh. Well, it's Machop. Alright. Maximus is definitely not here, so I'm going to respin. Good luck, everyone. Oh. Wow. Oh my god, it's Juwan Joseph again. You know? I think this is your 4th nickname. Juwan, honor system here. Is this your 4th or your 5th nickname? If it's your 5th, I'm probably going to, for fairness, let other people nickname after, you know, you can have this one, but if this is your 5th, this is probably your last one for a while. Alright, well, Juwan, what do you want to nickname this Machop? You have exceptionally good luck, my friend. You can also gift it to someone else. Not that I don't want you to nickname it, but I'm just giving you that option. But you are, of course, very entitled to this Machop's nickname, should you want it. So come up with a name, and I'm going to get water. And hopefully you have one when I get back. Yes, you can gift it, and I'm not encouraging anyone to do that. If it lands on you and I put your name on the wheel, like that's, you know, I want you to nickname it. But look, if you want to gift it to someone, if you should you want to, I'm not saying this specifically to Juwan here. I'm saying this to everyone. You can always do that. Yeah, either way, the two of you can decide. Both of you are being very gracious. We need a decision one way or the other. I can also just completely respin. But also, Juwan, if you want to nickname it, like, there's no shame in that. This is your Machop. So let me know. Alright, what are you thinking? Be a Rakus? Interesting. What does that mean? I'm gonna look that up. Oh, is this a A-Team reference? Mr. T? Interesting. Do you want it spelled specifically that way? Or do you want it spelled the way it is according to Wikipedia? Alright, well this is interesting. I have passing familiarity with this. The A-Team, starring Mr. T. Throwback. Cool. Alright, well, thank you, Juwan. I am going to nickname this thing. Be a Rakus. Okay. There we go. I got it. I got it. All right, let me put this little guy on screen. Machop evolves at level 28. Wow, we have a very long time. Alright, let me find good art for him. Wow. The Dreamworld art is, yeah, not very flattering. I also just don't think Machop is a great design. Alright, I'm also going to, tonight, retroactively go on, and actually, if y'all could do me a favor and let me know how many Pokemon that you have nicknamed. Because I think I'd really like to, yeah, like, kind of have parody going on. Like, with nicknames. So if you've, you know, I just want to know how many nicknames everyone has gotten, just so I know. And I would say the answer is anywhere from 0 to like 5 for everyone. And if you've exceeded 5, I'm probably going to, like, you know, not cut you off for the rest of the series, but, like, you know, just have a little balance and kind of like manage the wheel using that as an additional factor, if that makes sense. So please just let me know in chat how many nicknames you have gotten so far. And I would use that to determine what the wheel looks like next time we spin on Akala Island. But, you know, even if you get it literally every single time, like, I'm not gonna, like, say, oh, you can't get nicknames for this rest of the series. I want everyone to be involved at all times, but, you know, I might, like, we'll see. Like, I'll probably have some kind of a system where, like, if you've hit a certain cap, you'll stay off the wheel until more people have gotten it to balance it out, if that makes sense. Let me know if you think that sounds good, but that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's get this little guy on screen for our 5th team member. We're back to 5, folks. I think we're kind of done on this island. Look, our Kanto squad continues. Magnemite, Diglett, Spearow, Butterfree, and Machop. Alright. Yeah, so Joanne nicknamed... Yeah, that's right. You named... No, I think those are the 5 you got. Alright, well, thank you for letting me know, everyone. I really appreciate it. Cool, let's keep this thing going. What do I want to do? I think some training, honestly, might be good. We can just go ahead to Akala Island and get our next encounter. So that way next stream can be focused on the totem. Totem Wishy-Washy. That'll be scary. So let's go do that. I can always train off screen. I'd rather do that. Let's do the fun stuff now. All right, no, yeah, Jawan, you're all good. There's no other Pokemon that are accounted for in chat. So yeah, no need to scrub through old videos. If anything, I'll do that. But I think I've caught everyone's names. Uh-oh. We're in a similar situation with Leer. Great. That is how Zubat died, and I'm not going to do that this time. Alright, so let's not do training. I just want to get all the items here. Then we're going to go to the ferry terminal and go to Akala Island. And hopefully we can get one more encounter today. I think there's a route there, but if it involves battling Gladion, I don't want to do it. But also maybe I think we could take on Gladion. I just know that's pretty early on when we get there. Alright, let me swap to Arrowhead, because why not, just in case. Oh wow, there's a huge trail here. Acrobatics, nice. Good stuff. I won't say no to free items. Well, that's everything. And we did all we can inside because we cannot go into here. We need Machop, or the Machamp ride Pokemon. I'm just going to plow through here and we are going to get out of here. Alright, and it's time to say goodbye to the very bloody Melemele Island, which has proved to be a fun but brutal start to our stream series. We lost 6 Pokemon and are walking away from here with a not very full team. Where could I get a Carbink though, Doily? I thought that 10 Carat Hill was my one and only chance. But maybe there's more places. I could be mistaken. What do I need to do? Do I need to go to the ferry terminal? Yeah. Excuse me. Marina is not happy about all the Kanto Pokemon that we've been getting. Yep, that's true. Doily is an OG. You remember the Carbink Merlin that I had in my ex fairy-type Nuzlocke in the spring, which, yeah, it died really fast. That was our first ever death on stream of any series. And now we've experienced the loss of, like, 15 Pokemon since. But let's not dwell on that. Let's set sail to Akala Island, where we will get more encounters and the hardest section of the game. Like, it's gonna be tough. For those that don't know, Totem Wishy-Washy yeah, I want to set sail. Totem Wishy-Washy, Totem Salazzle, then Totem Lurantis is crazy gauntlet, but we can do it. Alright, Lily does not want to sail fast. But how does? Honestly, I love the characters in this game. Researcher van misses the old Tam Valley. Tam, something terrible is happening. Uh-oh, what? What's happening? Yep. Brownie, I think you drew some nice fan art of Carbank. It's one of the fallen Pokemon on that run. Alright. We're in Akala Island, folks. Let's see what there is to see. Hia City. I never remembered that this place exists, to be honest. I'm feeling sassy. There we go. The land is certainly ahoy, oh boy. I love how Kukui just knows everyone in the region. Like, he's so popular. Alright, well there goes Mallow. We'll get slaughtered by her Lurantis in a few weeks. Nah, it's gonna go okay. Alright. Researcher Van. What is your knowledge on the US government? I need homework help. I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, hit me. Hit me with some questions. I know I live in the US. I am an adult who votes, and yeah. Tell me what you want to know. I'll try to answer it. Alright, we don't want to go to Howley. Good to know that we can go back, though. His nickname is what? Electrowin? Alright. What is there to do in this town? This town is so boring. Oh. Well, now I'm disappointed. I thought you were gonna have me answer a civics question. I'm just kidding. I'm good. I don't. I mean, look, I can name every state capital. What's going on here? Are there more clothes? I want to buy clothes. I don't want to rate my names. Y'all have already picked great names. That's cute. Yeah, this town is boring. That's why I don't remember. There's literally nothing to do here. I'm gonna buy more clothes, though. Alright, I'll come to the ruins. I am gonna buy more clothes though. He does not want to get in the bag. That's so cute. Yeah. We want to avoid Team Skull. Let's buy clothes. I want to change out of this jumpsuit if I can. I mean, oh my god, it's so expensive and I'm so broke. Maybe we won't buy clothes. We could buy better pants though. I don't know. I don't think it's a good financial investment. Oh my, we can't even buy shoes. That's a cool hat though. I'm gonna buy the hat. It's a cool hat. Hey, alright, well, we have to go to the Tide Song Hotel. I think we get an encounter here? Or not, okay. Awesome. Arbitrary roadblock, love it. Yeah, I think we just have to go to the hotel. Oh, we have a battle, yeah, with Cinna and Dexio. I'm gonna say no. For right now, I want to switch train with B.A. Rakis. Actually, we have the EXP share on. I don't know what this guy uses. Let me figure that out. Slowpoke and Espeon, oh my god. It's kind of a good team for this point in the game now. It's very doable though. And then we will get an encounter on Route 4 and then probably call stream there. But let's see. Yeah, let's do what we gotta do. Let's battle this guy. I hope I turned the XP share on. I think I did. Either way, I will not subject you guys to training. I'm going to be training off screen for the next stream, depending on, you know, what we should be doing. I'll look ahead to see what we'll probably be doing next stream. I assume that's going to be fighting the Wishy-Washy Totem, which Malteser will be very helpful. Basically our only option at this point. Alright, Espeon. I'll keep you in. You resist confusion. Oh my god. Well, good thing I'm using light screen. Holy shit. Oh, that was a critical hit. Oh, not worth the risk. I don't... Well... There we go. Woo! This thing is tanky. Who has better special defense than you? I set up a light screen for someone else and then dip. Yeah, Malteser is more defense than special defense. Okay. Good to know. Let's set up a light screen and then leave. There's not a presents soon, Juan. Good question. At least I don't think there's one that's soon. There is a, Alright, who has good special defense? 18, 24... okay, it's gonna be Heimlich. Yeah, there's a trailer tomorrow. I'm not waking up for that. That's very early where I live, and it's just a trailer. Probably just for a single reveal. I'm assuming we're gonna get, like, one new Mega. I don't know. I'll probably make a video about it, so expect a video this time tomorrow if there's something good. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I already have a busy day with pairing all of you up with your lovely artwork, so we'll see. See what I get into. Alright, please hit Heimlich. There we go. Good job. It was a grindy battle. Oh, wow. BA is catching up quick. I'm just going to call him BA for short. Oh, my Pokemon is thanks. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a Pokemon that'll be banning. Zygarde. I forgot that Zygarde is in this game. Alright, enjoy your vacation. Ah, that's a funny piece of dialogue. Alright, I genuinely don't remember why we're here. Oh. Well, there's the first Zygarde cube. Zygarde item. So random. Cute. $10. Wow. Okay. Alright, Lily, why are we here? I really wonder what her meeting was. Was that supposed to be with Lucamine or something? That's interesting. That's why I forgot this little plot point, because it's so like mysterious. I wonder why. Alright. Let's lock in, chat. We're finally able to do what we want on this island, and we're going to start by getting an encounter. I think most things that are here, except for Young Goose, are brand new to us. Hopefully we get something good. Let's see. See if we continue our Kanto streak, if we get an Eevee. Alright, let's just run around in the grass and see. I think there's only one grass patch, so I can't game my odds by doing anything differently. Alright, let's see what we get. Grubbin! Okay. You know, I don't mind well... I guess we already have Malteser as the electric type. There's no real purpose to having Grubbin, to be honest. But she makes the cut for the team. Too bad we can't evolve her into a Vikavolt yet. That would help for the next trial. Alright, what do you want to name this Grubbin? Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna swap you out. And he wants to name this thing Michael. Researcher Van wants to name it Switchblade. Alright, well, we got some good ideas. Hopefully it lands on you. Or maybe it'll land on Juwan again, who I think at this point is rigging the wheel. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see who gets this Grubbin. Put your names in the chat. You know the drill. Oh, first, Psybeam for Heimlich. Very nice. They will absolutely be learning that. Goodbye Tackle for now. Did I see your question, Doily? Yeah, I did. Or did I? Yes, new move, Alluring Voice. I honestly don't know what Alluring Voice is. If I do, I don't remember. Alright. What are we naming Grubbin? Oh, there we go. All right. We got Marina. We got Brownie. Brownie, you are new. Oh no, Brownie, you're on the wheel. What am I talking about? Doily, Juwan, of course. Don't know if Lauren is still here. Tint is here. Pikmin fan has a good name, so I assume you want to be on the wheel. Van / Mice is here. Annie is here. Yeah, I think we got everyone. Yeah, I think this is everyone. All right. Good luck, everyone. What do you want to name this grubbin? Oh, it's so close, but it's going to Marina. All right. Congratulations, Marina. What would you like to nickname this? ... I think it's a male. Yes, a male grubbin. Let me know. I will find art for this little guy. Switchblade. Oh, wow. All right. Very hardcore. I like it. Thank you, Marina. Switchblade. Nice. Yeah, what were y'all thinking with Switchblade? Just because it turns into, like, a beetle with like, those fangs or whatever? Alright, well, once again, I'm going to be honest, y'all. A little concerned about the viability of this Pokemon long term. Because we can't really justify having both Malteser, Switchblade, and Heimlich on the team. I think one of them will have to go eventually because it's probably going to be Heimlich. Unless we want two electric types. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Where, you know, I've been doing some planning for Pokemon that just aren't even surviving, so, you know. Alright, give me 1 second to get this guy on screen. There we go. Look at that. We're back to a team of 6 after all this time. Oh boy. Alright, switch. I hope it lets me nickname that. Alright, it does. I was worried there was going to be a little bit of a sensor on that. I guess not. Alright, well, I don't want to encounter anything. I want to go by repels, and then I am going to actually probably end stream here, because I'm realizing the route is kind of long. It's fairly long. We have trainer battles, and I don't you know, half of our team isn't trained up now, so what I'm going to do is call stream in just a few minutes. We'll chat about what's next. Yeah, so next time, obviously a week from today, I will be streaming again. Yeah, a week from today, so that's going to be August 27th at 5 p.m. Pacific. Wednesday, as usual, I stream every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Hope to see you all there. We will be blazing through Paniyola Town and then taking on Totem Wishy-Washy, which should be a lot of fun. I'm a little scared, gotta be honest, but it should be fun. I think we have a few good solutions in mind now. The team is looking better than it was before. We should have more encounters too. I'll look on my map. We might. We'll see. But yeah, this was successful minus, again, the 2 frustrating deaths. One due to training, that was kind of bad luck. And the other, Casper, that was definitely my fault. But, you know, we're on Akala Island. There's new beginnings. We have a full team of 6. I'm feeling really optimistic. So, hope to see you a week from today as we take on Totem Wishy-Washy. And until then, please go join my Discord. Link down in the description below. I know most of you are already in there. But, yeah. Stay tuned. I got some videos down the pipeline. The art challenge closes tonight for phase 1. But yeah, I will see you all next week. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Juwan, Van, Pikmin Fan, Marina, Maximus, Doily, Lauren, Brownie, all the stream regulars. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I can't wait for the pairings either. The art challenge will be a lot of fun. Yeah, I will see you next week for more Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke. Hope you have a good evening or morning for the Aussies. See you later.